This is a video where you can listen while getting some stuff done. So let's get into it.
Well, hey guys, it's Nikki here and welcome back to my channel. And today's topic, my top 5 dolly rushes. That's right, 5 rushes that just keep me going in this hobby that I just get so excited about and also brings me so much joy. So, number 1, finding a doll. You know how you're on your stroll on the internet, you're talking to your dolly friends, you're thinking about if you're whether going to get if you're going to get a custom or just buy a doll outright. You are consistently on the internet. Well, let's speak for myself. I am. So I'm strolling, I'm looking, I'm comparing, I'm pricing, looking at artists, looking at sculpts. If I do decide to go with a custom, who is the best custom artist for me? So number 1, this gives me a rush because it's that excitement that I know that I'm ready for another doll. It's like, yes, it's the time is now. I am ready for a new doll. And I just began to basically just do all my homework, try to cross all my T's, dot all my I's, and just focus in on what matters to me, bringing a new doll home. I think that's why I feel like the dolls that I have in my collection, I just genuinely love, and each and every one of them hold a special place because I do take a lot of time in consideration and when I'm about to choose a new doll. So yes, looking for that doll is number 1. Number 2, finding the doll, finding the sculpt that you love, finding the artist that you may want to paint it if you're going to go through customs. And if you're not going to go the custom route, seeing a doll for sale and you scored the deal, you got that doll, you are so excited. And again, I keep saying you, but I am referring to myself. Again, I'm just like over the moon and elated. It just gives me such a rush and such adrenaline that, you know what, I have a baby coming and it's going to be so great. And it's just a rush that I just love to feel. I think that's why this hobby is so mind-blowing to me, because I enjoy the process of the actual finding the doll, getting the doll, all the processes that you go through when you are trying to bring a baby home. So when I found that sculpt, when I found the artist, or if I found a person selling a doll that I have been looking at, it is just a overwhelming joy, an overwhelming feeling of excitement, and it's just like, oh, the rush is real. This is it. It is go time, and it's just amazing, amazing feeling. Like, you know that, phew, I have a baby now that's coming. So you start to nest. Again, I'm saying you and I mean I again. I would do this whole video. It's late at night, guys, so please forgive me. But it's one of those things where you start to nest, even though that's another thing. We may have a bunch of clothes for our dolls, but when you get a new doll, you always want that doll to have something of their own, whether it's a lovey, a few outfits, their own pacifier, whatever, their own blanket. You want that baby to have their own special something. And so that gives you a reason to go out and nest. And that's exactly what I love to do. When I know a baby is coming home, I start to look for a theme or something to start to get a little haul going, for the baby to come home. And I sort of do this closer to the time that I know the baby will get here. If I see a piece way before, I'll go ahead and get it if I feel like it won't be there. But usually I start to nest a little bit closer to the time that the baby will arrive. So number 2 is scoring the deal, knowing that you got a baby coming home. Okay, so number 3, tracking that darn delivery. Once your artist has told you your box has been shipped, oh my goodness, it is like game on. My face is in that phone incessantly. I am tracking, even like when you see that a shipping label has been made, so that's like the first part. And then you're waiting for them to come and pick up that package. And you just follow that package from city to city, state to state until it gets to you, depending on where the doll is coming from. If it's coming from overseas, that's one of the scary parts. You got to worry about customs. But anytime I have a doll out there coming from anywhere, it's scary for me, which is why it's also a rush, because the adrenaline is going. I'm hoping they're taking good care of the box. You're wondering if it's just getting thrown and stacked with a bunch of boxes. You get that expected day of delivery and you hope it's not postponed. You hope the tracking is not lost. So I track the delivery incessantly every day, maybe 2 to 3 times a day. I'm tracking to see if that box has moved. And it's just one of those feelings where you almost feel, well, let me say again, I almost feel like I'm going a little crazy, because there was one time when I had bought a kitchen island, didn't track that one least bit, didn't care. But that doll, when I was waiting on Aubrey, that was my main concern. So number 3, tracking the delivery. Number 4, a major big rush is when you see the postman, the delivery man, the FedEx man, the courier service, whatever have you, that box shows up, pulls up, and you see them pull a box out of that truck if you're at home at the time. That feeling is so amazing. The rush is so real. Not only are you a little bit nervous because you're hoping everything is perfect, you're hoping the box is perfect, no damages, but you have to open this box soon and you're hoping everything just goes right. And just to see him walk up with that box and hand it to you, oh, what a rush, guys. It is amazing. I cannot tell you how happy I get to see that. Number 4 is the box coming. And number 5, the first night home. That is such a huge rush for me. Opening the box, checking everything to make sure that everything looks good. And you know how you get the baby out of the box. And I don't know about you guys, but one of my things that I love to do with all my babies is to put them in an outfit that a coming home outfit. I don't care how cute they look in the outfit that they were sent home in. I may put it back on them later to take pictures, but I feel like they've traveled for a long distance and I feel like they need to be in some comfy clothes. And this gives me time to bond, to change clothes. It also gives me time to look the doll over, to look it over from head to toe, change the first pamper, just really bond with the baby, have their little special spot waiting on them. Um, just all those fun things, and just have that little outfit right by their special place. And once you place that baby down and start to take the clothes off and put the clothes on that you've selected for this baby that you've been waiting for, it's just a magical experience within itself. That first night is so precious because you're just oohing and ahhing over the doll, you're holding the doll, you can't get enough of the doll. It's just an amazing feeling and I love it. So these types of rushes keep me in the hobby. So number 5 definitely is the first night home. What are your top 5 rushes, guys? What is it that makes you just go goo goo gaga over the hobby, over the dolls that you have in your collection, and finding another doll while we keep doing it over and over and over again? I would love to know your comment down below or make a video. I love that. See you later.